Boys and girls, I am Smart Mark Sterling. I have 3 bachelors, 2 masters, and an MBA, and I'm the smartest professional wrestler in the world today. I'm also the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. I'm also the producer of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. But you are listening to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. And I'm excited. But let's settle this once and for all. I do not have a kennel. I am American.
Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys, Tony and Liam. How's it going?
That's the Quack. How are ya?
Huh?
How are ya? How's it going?
Week 45, loving it, loving life,
Corn.
loving life.
Corn.
Lads, I had that surgery. My eyes are repaired. I think we mentioned that in an earlier episode.
Yeah,
it was
they
horrible.
changed colour and everything.
They didn't change colour, Tony. No, they didn't.
I think you had different colour.
That would have been an extra couple of £100. I chose against it.
Was it sore, Mike?
No, I'm fucking tough. It was just annoying.
Do you get to keep the skin?
No, fun part of it is they don't actually tell you this beforehand, I don't think, but I had to put 20 eye drops in each eye every day for the first week, and I'd never put an eye drop in before, and I was struggling to even get my eyes open. So that was the bad part, just like the non-stop pouring of little liquids into my eyes. Little stinging liquids.
Dry eyes, did you? Did it sting your eyes?
Comfortable. Oh, they really stung. One of them was fucking antibiotics. Just like pouring it non-stop all day. Just like, do you know when we get back to the pub, if that happens, and the other way we're just gonna lie under the taps and just drink straight from the tap. It was kind of like that. I was just like non-stop pouring.
Is it like getting lemon and lime in your eye or something?
Worse.
No, because I don't
It doesn't
mind
even
that. Like,
taste
I don't
nice,
like that.
you know. At least if I was getting kind of like 7-Up flavors in my eye, it'd be kind of cool, you know. But
Sticky.
just some, and because you're like everything in your face is kind of like they're all attached. I don't know if you knew that, but you get the smell of it and you get the taste of it in the back of your throat as well.
Oh, taste of what? Smell of what? What are you talking about?
The antibiotics and
right.
so there was an antibiotic and there was anti-inflammatory, and then there was like fake tears.
Fake tears?
But the artificial tears.
Is that because you're soulless?
Yeah.
You can't cry.
I forgot how to cry. That's my backstory.
Never learned how to whistle.
Some people can whistle through their eye.
What? Can they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, so anyway, the pain wasn't that bad at all, though.
And how long did it take you to recover? So how long till you could look at a computer or TV or whatever?
Clearly about day 4. It was quicker than I expected.
Wow.
I thought it was going to be a week.
We were fucking banking them because we thought it was going to be like a month, didn't we?
And what?
Yeah.
What you do? What do you do when you can't see? Sleep.
I listened to audiobooks and drank Lucozade.
Someone have to put that on for you.
No, because I just said, Alexa, play.
Alexa. Future.
Alexa's a good girl.
What a babe.
The future. Huh?
Yeah. So listen to, well, not even a full book, actually.
Did you listen to Bob Chapotski's audiobook?
No. I listened to one episode of Would You Rather with Big Mike and the Boys.
That was enough.
Gotta say that.
Never heard
That
of it.
podcast is
it
overrated. Shit.
I heard it's gone down the fucking shitter.
You'd be some idiot if you listened to that shite.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's very few idiots in the world. So, we had a little opening there from Smart Mark Sterling, one of the hosts of my favourite podcast. No offence, lads.
Archer.
What?
Archer.
Barcher?
Yeah. Mark Sterling.
Sterling Archer.
Yeah.
Not Mark, Sterling Archer.
I'll tell you, it's Mark Sterling.
So yeah, anyway, he's one of the hosts of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. independent wrestler, and he agreed that Americans don't have kettles. So
Yeah.
I don't know what Andrew was talking about.
Still
a
up
few
for
weeks
debate,
ago.
though.
Oh, it's 3-1 now. 3-1
Who
against
invented
kettles.
the kettle? Where were they from?
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
The electric kettle.
The electric kettle.
Was it Tesla?
He invented the car, didn't he?
Yeah.
He invented a lot of shit. He could have invented the kettle
No, it's a bit much, isn't it?
out of his element.
Hey. Would you look?
Oh, it's not your fault that was a bad joke.
Nah, that was worse.
We've hit our boiling point now, I tell you that much.
Oh, that's a used that one before.
I'm glad you're Liam. I'm glad you're going to cut out all my bad jokes like you normally do.
What are you talking about?
You're a bunch of fucking pricks. Wait, no, that didn't work. It hit the boiling point. So, lads, have you got anything else to say before we go on to the 5-star question of the week? 5-star on iTunes. Give us 5 stars on iTunes, please.
All I really want to say is just give us 5 stars on iTunes, please.
Tony?
Go on, show there yet.
What?
Go on, show there yet.
Okay. So, 5-star question of the week.
Go on.
Once I finish rubbing my nose.
Do you want to say it again while you're not rubbing your nose?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, do you want to rub your nose again when you're not saying it? So the 5-star question of the week is, and it comes to us from Big Mike. He
He
wrote
sounds
that
like
in.
a big piece of shit.
He's a big. I hate him so much. But that's a story for another day. So,
What's the question? You can't.
what is your favorite ever toy from your childhood? And no video games can count. So it's just toy, like a little toy that you played with.
Jesus,
No, no balls.
I don't really remember anything. I remember I had the Power Rangers with the flippable heads. They were fucking cool as fuck.
Play with them a lot.
Played with them a lot, yeah.
What storylines did you have with them?
What?
Did you have like storylines where they were on missions, or were they just fighting each other?
They were just fighting each other and stuff.
Each other.
I was just walking around flipping, and like other kids in school had like the gloves. Mm-hmm. And you'd be like,
No.
Damn. There used to be Power Ranger gloves, and then there was like the bad guys' gloves as well.
What did they do?
They lit up and they had little sound effects and stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
I think I traded 2 of my flipper head boys for one of those gloves for a while, but then I had to get them back because the gloves were pretty overrated.
Here's the thing, right? Any trade any kid ever did of their toys was a mistake, I think. I think everyone regretted trading away toys.
Nah, I traded like a fucking stack of like 12 Pogs for 2 shiny Scooby-Doo Pogs, and I was the happiest boy ever.
But I think Pogs are quite replaceable.
Oh, okay, so any
As
trade,
opposed-
excluding the trade of Pogs, is what you meant.
Well,
When you said any trade any child ever did except for Pogs. Sorry, I didn't hear you say except for Pogs, but you must have
no,
said
but like cards or stickers or Pogs, you wouldn't particularly miss them. But like an action figure or like a kind of proper toy, you would, I think.
it. Yeah.
Hogs.
What were your favourite toy? Pogs were? No, what was your favourite toy? Do you remember anything? No?
You don't remember any toy you played with? You don't remember sitting down with like a fucking Bop It
I
or
think I had like a wrestling ring with a couple of wrestlers, like.
a couple of wrestlers? How many did you have?
A little box.
That's class, like.
How many wrestlers? 100?
God knows, they could be floating around somewhere, who knows?
And what ones were they? Were they the bone crunching action?
I've absolutely no idea.
You had this exact conversation before,
I
boys.
don't know, like.
Yeah, but people don't listen to the old
I
episodes.
don't know. What is bone crunching action? What don't know.
So basically, in the mid 90s to like the late 90s, they had kind of plastic torsos and little rubber arms and legs. And if you bent them, the plastic inside would make a noise like a bone was breaking.
Oh, I don't think I ever had that. Unless I did and I never knew.
Never bent around.
Yeah, they wouldn't have bent them, like I just stood them up on the line and kicked them.
It was you wrestling against them. You kind of missed the point. You had all the titles.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't think I had. It's a tough one for me. Like, what about you, Mike?
Mine was also WWF wrestling action figures. Yeah, I love my wrestlers when I was a kid. I had like my own little federation where luckily I found out in later life that most kids had this, so I'm not like completely weird. But I had like notebooks and notebooks full of all the events, all the matches, who won. I had like tournaments. I had too many Royal Rumbles too often. People would have got sick of them if they were watching.
I reckon it's been a bit generous to say most kids had this.
Well, most kids who had wrestlers and played with them a lot.
Okay. Not Tony though. He was just kicking them about, like
just kicking them himself.
Yeah.
So I had a list of all the champions ever. I had lots of champions, too many champions as well. No one would have watched my show. It would have been tough to watch, but it was fun to play. And so I had like around 100, and like I had a actual like one of my dad's toolboxes full of accessories, all the weapons, all the ladders, all the like jackets everyone came with. I still have it all.
Yeah.
I have it up in the attic. I have a few rings. My favorite was the Raw's War Monster ring. That was sick. Fucking sick. I had the fucking sickest collection. So like for years I went around telling everyone like, oh John, I had 100 wrestlers when I was younger. Like that's pretty amazing. People were like, whoa, cool. Probably just like, please leave me alone.
Probably how they reacted.
Why is this guy at the bus stop telling me about his wrestlers? and but in the last couple of years I've started collecting wrestling action figures again to display and not play with. And I definitely have bought like over 200 in the last couple of years. Probably way more, probably like 400.
Crazy. So you potentially have 500 wrestlers in your house.
I'd say so. I could have some Royal Rumble, couldn't I?
Man, imagine all the notebooks you'd need for that shit.
I tell you what, the fucking Rock would win it too. He won it every time.
Tony's just got a notebook and it just says the little wrestler's name and then like 16 meters, 52 meters. He's getting really good at kicking them. Like,
No, I just started kicking a notebook instead.
just whatever he got his hands on.
That was Tony's favourite toy. It's a child notebook. Tony's favourite toy was the apple tree out the back of his granny's house.
Exactly. I kicked that as well.
That's a real childhood.
It's a real... Tony, if you had an apple tree out the back of your granny's house, you had a good childhood.
Yeah.
So, I suppose, should we just get into it?
Yeah.
Also, lads, before we just get into it, next week is Bring Your Favourite Toy from Your Childhood to Work Day. So I'm looking forward to seeing Tony's kicked about wrestlers with shoe scuff marks on them.
It's going to bring my right foot.
The best toy of all. And I'm looking forward to Liam saying, well, obviously I couldn't go back to my childhood home because of the pandemic, so I don't have my Power Rangers toys, even if they were still there. Which
even
they're
if
not.
they were still there, we don't even own that home anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that Polish family have them. They're like flipping them around.
They do. Yeah, they definitely don't, actually, because I haven't seen those toys in fucking at least 20 years.
Are you saying the Polish family stole them before they even moved in?
I'm not saying they didn't, but I'm definitely not saying they did.
Do you think they listen?
I'm sure they don't, Mike.
If they do, Jean d'Aubry.
Yeah.
If they don't, Coolvar. Fuck them. Right, okay, let's get into it. Lads, this week's ad is for an actual real thing. So I have to say that because usually I have a hilarious joke, and this one isn't going to be funny because it's real.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, look, maybe I'll put in a knock joke in the middle of the ad. I haven't.
Who's there?
The chicken that tried to cross the road.
Good job, buddy.
No, it's the door's on the first side of the road. He didn't do it yet.
Oh, best of luck, pal.
I'm having a panic attack. Maybe that isn't a good joke. Okay.
Just stick it in the middle, we'll be fine. Go on.
So this week, we are sponsored by FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. Funky Like a Monkey sells quirky items for interesting people. It's the exact thing you needed that you did not know you wanted. So Funky Like a Monkey, brand new website. It's got loads of really cool like decor, got clocks, got ornaments. There's some monkey stuff. You can see it. So we got some pictures today, lads. What do you think of the Funky Like a Monkey stuff?
It's cool as fuck. I love that astronaut alien selfie one. That's class.
Yeah, it's very cute. It's nice.
So that's the one that caught Liam's eye. Little ornament, got an astronaut and an alien taking a selfie.
If you're looking to make your apartment into a chateau, I'd go for that.
A chateau? I don't know if it's a chateau. I don't know if it's a French castle, to be honest. It's basically stuff for man-childs. Men children.
If you're making a man cave, those fucking toy soldiers are cool as well.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just got the maddest, quirkiest, most colourful stuff. It's got clocks. It's got like wall art. There's even some like kind of interesting bowls and bottles. And there's a little section called Little Dudes, where if you have a child, you can get some cool stuff for your little dude as well. So it's not just you who's going to be swag, but it's just that thing that for your house when you don't know, the room looks a bit boring and you didn't know what you wanted, you're going to find it here, FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. And for all our listeners, FunkyLikeAMonkey.com have given us a 10% discount code.
So legit.
Use Big Mike Pod at the checkout to save 10% off anything from FunkyLikeAMonkey.com.
Mike, could you tell us that discount code again?
It's Big Mike Pod. That's BIGMIKEPOD.
And where'd you put that, Mike?
You put it in the little, when you get to the checkout, there's going to be a little thing that says promo code or something like that. And you can type in a Big Mike Pod, and it's going to just knock off 10% off the bill. So, unfortunately...
20% if you write Dirty Mikes.
No. They are a business trying to make some cashola. Unfortunately, only shipping available on the website to Ireland at the moment. But if you're listening from another country, still go and check it out. And you can message them, and they said they will work out a postage rate for you.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
If you live elsewhere. But yeah, so that is FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. Use Big Mike Pod at checkout to save 10%. Tony, what was your favorite thing on FunkyLikeAMonkey.com?
Me, I like the doggy with the headphones.
Yeah, he's cool.
Doggy with the headphones. It just makes me wonder, like, what is he listening to? Is he listening to Big Mike and the boys?
I'd say he is.
I feel like he is.
At home, you can buy that using Big Mike Pod code at checkout for 10% off. And you can like put your head up next to him and see if you can hear it. See if you can hear what he's listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, lads. Week 45. And we're officially on to the start of round 3.
Sick. Round 2 went so fast, didn't it?
It went half the speed.
Half speed of round 1.
Twice the speed. No. Yeah, twice the
half the time, twice the speed.
Yeah.
The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. But the candle that burns half as bright isn't as effective in a blackout storm.
Exactly. Not as useful.
Is it not? If you double wick it, don't forget to stick it.
But if you double wick it, and it's not designed for a double wick, what are you doing? Like cutting it open, putting in a second wick, and then kind of melting it together?
It's not what that means.
Okay. I don't think I want to know what that means. Right. So, with round 2... I explained this before, but I'll explain again because I confused myself. With round 2, we took each question after they came after the last one. I'm fucking it up again anyway. So basically, it was just in the order. Just in the order the questions came the first time, we did them again the second time. So it was often questions that were asked in the same episode. So like themed questions were coming up against themed questions. But this time, for a bit of excitement in our lives, I'm going to pull all the questions out of this pillowcase. So last time I knew what was coming up, and this time I have no idea. And Tony, you're going to like the pillowcase I have. Let's see, can you see that there?
Absolutely not.
No, Mike.
I can't. Funny.
No.
Oh,
You're holding it way too close to the camera.
No, that side didn't have anything on it.
No, it did.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Where did you get that, buddy?
It is a
Why is that even a thing?
Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 pillowcase.
What?
Like, how
With a picture.
did they make bedclothes that say part 2 on anything?
Oh, I know part 2 is so shit. Like, it's sad that
part 2.
it's sad that it isn't New Moon, but it was the closest I could find in my house.
It's for the second half of the week, and part 1 is for the first half of the week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or a year, in your boy's case. Because we heard you didn't change your fucking bedclothes for 6 months.
the question is that: are you ready for me to?
Yeah, completely ready.
Swing on the pillowcase in front of the old camera.
Yeah, I'd say you pick the one on the left.
Okay, I'm going to pick the one on the left. So I'm going to reach in, I'm going to pick one out, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what the question is. This is exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting.
So, would you rather? I folded these too tight, sorry.
Suspense. The suspense is killing us.
Would you rather be able to turn into an animal but not be able to talk to them?
Or
if all public transport was roller coasters?
Turn into an animal, but you wouldn't be able to talk to them. Oh, public transport's roller coaster.
is that for the same fucking episode?
I'll have a look.
It's very close.
Do you mean the first time round or second time round?
First time round. No, it wasn't. It wasn't from the same episode, but it was close. Maybe a couple of weeks in it.
Fucking roller coasters again.
Yeah.
They're fucking
Life is a
dangerous.
roller
like.
coaster.
When you haven't got rid of them twice now, Ton.
Yeah, because he was fucking...
So both of these options were ones that Liam picked, and I agreed with him on. Tony didn't pick either of these. So turn to an animal, beat sensory deprivation tank, thank fuck, and all public transport roller coasters beat the sad trombone. So that went out that time.
You see what I mean? Both of them I'd still pick.
Well, you can, Ton.
Can't pick him,
Especially
Tony.
the sensory deprivation tank.
Insanity.
You're an odd cunt.
You don't want to be a honey badger?
Of course I would. Yeah, I'm a honey badger.
No, you're not. No, you're not. So that's important to remember. You're not. So this will be a new ability for you, you know?
And you can turn into and you can turn back, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
As much as you like.
As often as you like, yeah.
And we could pick what animal we could turn into as well, no?
Yeah.
You like once off, as in you can't be a different animal each time.
Maybe I pick a giraffe this time.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like if you're walking on the road or something and you need to...
Well, let's see what's over there.
Yeah. Like tall buildings. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it looks okay. It's not too much.
You wouldn't be a bird if you just fly over all the
No.
problems.
Like, that'd be cooler. Like someone's trying to rob you or something. It's like, hang on, just turn into a giraffe and look over. Now what, buddy?
Oh yeah, what did we say about clothes, Mike? Like when I become a duck or whatever, like are my clothes just left behind?
I think
My
they
phone
just
and everything?
reappear.
In your clothes.
I think they just reappear back on you.
All your stuff, like your money and all that.
Yeah.
It's not just left on the street where you do it, like.
No.
Would you not just pick something that has pockets then?
That's what I was thinking. Would I want to
The
be a kangaroo?
Yeah. Kangaroo. Be all
It's all
gooey, though.
slimy in there, though.
Yeah. It's like, be all gooey.
But you could line it with something like.
Why is it all slimy in there?
Placenta and shit. It's probably...
It's not.
What?
The placenta and shit. Are you fucking insane?
What?
And is it all like? Are you sure it's all slimy in there?
I think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
it is.
I think
It
it's
is.
all
No, boys. I don't think it is.
I think it's all gooey and gloopy, no?
Yeah, it is. It's got bodily fluids in there, 100%.
What?
Yeah,
It would just be sweaty then, no?
I'm fucking checking this shit out because that's making me feel a bit sick.
right. So the first time we discussed the public transport being roller coasters,
Wouldn't that be like evil yogurt?
the first time we discussed public transport being roller coasters, you lads were like, oh, what about the old grannies? Poor old grannies. They're going to struggle. Oh, no, not nice. Second time, the fucking pandemic had battered you down so much that you were like, oh, there'd probably be a load of fucking slow old people taking ages to get on. That's legit what happened.
We fucking stuffing stuff in the locker. We said the lockers. Hey,
yes.
use the locker.
So how do you feel now? Are you annoyed at the old people, or do you feel bad for them, or have you stopped caring about old people altogether?
I just wouldn't let them on.
They are allowed on, though. That's not your choice. Everyone's allowed to use public transport. It's a fair world.
They've just got nips in there.
What?
Yeah, the pouch is a hairless inside and contains teats that produce milk of different types to feed joeys of different ages.
That's probably why it's slimy then.
That's not slimy. Milk isn't slimy, Mike.
It is when it goes off.
In your pocket, like.
What?
If you left it in your pocket and it went off, it'd be fucking slimy.
Oh, for fuck's... This is nature's pocket. It's not going to go off in there, like...
Nature's pocket.
What, you... No, fuck, of course they clean them out, like...
How do they clean them out?
You go down to the river and you just fucking...
Plus,
Swoosh your little ball in there.
no,
Like,
fuck
you
off.
have the brain of a human. You don't have to let the milk go off in your pocket, like...
Yeah, but it's
Plus-
kangaroo, they'd be like, you weirdo. You won't fit in other kangaroos.
Plus, you two...
I'm going to be a male kangaroo, so I'm not going to have
You
a pouch.
two are such fucking basic bitches that you pick kangaroo for pockets. Every marsupial has a pocket. Every single one.
So what?
So pick a
We're
different
male.
marsupial.
We're male. We don't... Actually, not every single one. Only
Be
female
different.
marsupials have pouches.
Do they? You know
Yeah.
that for a fact.
You
You've seen a
basic bitch.
kangaroo without a pouch.
Yeah.
What was he called?
Skippy. Reckon Skippy was a boy. Skippy probably didn't have a pouch.
Shit.
Would you become a boxer? If you're a
If
kangaroo.
I was a kangaroo, nah. Who would you box, Tom?
Loads of stuff.
Just fucking call out Tyson Fury and he doesn't understand kangaroo.
They'd love it though. Set it up.
Nah. What would you call yourself?
What? If I was a
Tony.
boxing kangaroo?
The
or just a
bushwhacker.
kangaroo?
Yeah,
the
it would be.
bushwhacker.
It would be.
Did you have those wrestling figures as well?
No, jumping Jehovah.
Yeah. Found religion 2 years into his career like most boxers. Yeah. I want to be a duck anyway.
You said duck last time as well.
Yeah, I still want to be a duck. I think they're fucking class.
They're real violent.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be.
I was then at a pond the other day up by Petron Hill,
Yeah.
and there was a poor duck, and he's clearly just living there, but he's just getting attacked by all the ducks. He's just spending his time just running away.
Yeah?
That's all they do. Like.
But you just wouldn't live there then, would you? You can live anywhere.
He couldn't, could he? I imagine his wings are clipped or something, so he just is there. Like.
Yeah, but if it was you, Tony, you wouldn't have your wings clipped.
I know, but like...
And you can walk somewhere else if you can't fly anyway. I just love the idea of a city duck just walking down the streets. I think it'd be pretty fucking cool just to be walking down the streets as a duck.
In your suit and tie.
You could have a little suit and tie that you like.
Little duck suit and tie? I'd love to see a duck in a suit and tie, actually.
Or just a tie and a hat.
That
And,
could
and a
work as
briefcase, yeah.
well. Yeah, little briefcase.
What's he got in there? Like, who knows?
Is that where you keep your bread, buddy?
Like, it's way more appealing to me than changing public transport. Because if I'm a duck, I don't have to worry about public transport ever again.
Just a little sausage dog.
You think ducks are particularly good at flying?
Huh? Yeah.
Better than you, like?
Way better than I am now, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
I love seeing them land on water as well. Because they've got the best of all the worlds. Like, they've water, flight, and land, like.
You want to hear something interesting? Over on FunkyLikeAMonkey.com, there is a clock that has little duck feet on it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
no
didn't
joke.
see that one.
No, it's cool.
Is that in what they sent us?
No, I don't think they sent you that one. I think they were keeping it as a surprise. But I've been on the website.
Yeah, not me. Not
Brand
yet.
new website. For
I don't know why I'd ever pay for a roller coaster, like, to get me anywhere, you know? Just
What?
do it.
Would it
What
make
would you
it
pay
better
for?
if the only music that was played on it was Ronan Keating's Life is a Roller Coaster?
Is a roller coaster. You're real annoying.
Could we have Bewitched? Roller Coaster of Love?
We can have every roller coaster song. Any song that mentions a roller
Blow
coaster.
My Whistle, Bitch? That was always in the roller coasters when we were kids. Like fucking a load of 12-year-olds. Blow my whistle, bitch! Ah!
I don't know that song,
No?
no. I didn't go near roller coasters.
The carnivals and stuff, the fucking music they used to play, it was just not appropriate for 11 and 12-year-old kids. Like.
They weren't.
And
there
younger,
was,
like.
there was rarely roller coasters at that. I suppose there was a Thunderland.
Yeah.
I remember I flipped a bumper car before.
Did you?
I hit some kid against the wall.
Like, did you fucking die?
And it just kind of... Yeah,
It
you
went on
know,
its side or went on its...
it
like,
kind of just started
roof?
flipping and you got out in
Not the
time,
roof.
kind of got out, but like...
They don't have a roll
had to
cage, I don't think.
pedal and stuff. Yeah, no, the mother wasn't too happy with me. It's part of the game, bumper cars, but whatever way I hit them, it just kind of...
Yeah, fucked up. That was probably their problem. Like.
Yeah.
That sounds like a their problem to me.
Oh, well, it
What's-
was my problem, apparently.
What's interesting is that bumper cars has like its two most well-known names are bumper cars
Dodge.
and Dodgem cars.
Yeah.
Dodge 'em.
And,
Dodgems,
and
yeah.
Who calls
they are
them Dodgems?
completely different games.
I feel like dodgems is more of an English thing, is it?
I think it might be, yeah. But I mean, they're the exact same thing. But one implies you're supposed to be dodging people, and the other implies you're trying to bumper off them.
That's pretty funny.
And it's hard to know what was the original idea of them. You were probably just supposed to drive around quietly.
No, I reckon the bumper. Like, they have big fucking bumpers, like, that
was in case
sponge
you
up the
didn't
impact
dodge.
of the bang, like. Do you know, what crack would there be if you were dodging?
Just going around in circles, like.
Well, do you never try and dodge someone? Like, someone's coming for you, you never try and dodge out of the way?
Yeah, but
Mug
then
them
it's only fun when you can smash the fuck out of them after that, like. Once you get them home, am I right? Stop. That was my own hand.
You know the way they used to have a direction you always had to go? I always end up going the wrong way. It's a crack,
Well, that's dodgems then.
What?
Because bumpers doesn't have a direction you go.
Yeah, they'd always make you go kind of.
You're supposed to go clockwise.
And then you.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then you have to try and, like, you can cut in and stuff. But
okay.
You can't, like, go backwards.
Jesus, it's been years since I've been at a fun fair.
No, let's go to a fun fair when they open again.
Yeah.
Three of us at a fun fair, dodging away.
Can you imagine that? The laughing we'd be doing. We'd be, you missed me.
Maybe we could.
Me.
Maybe we could make a vlog, a vlog. That is video log.
Video log.
Yeah, for our YouTube.com/Big Mike Pod. That might be quite fun.
That'd be so rad.
Imagine
we'd be gnarly as
Imagine
fuck.
Tony eating a big fucking thing of candy floss and getting it stuck on his face.
I'd get a bellyache then.
Oh, and then we'd have a video of Tony with a bellyache. Oh, brilliant!
And I'd be pouring fizzy lemonade on him.
It's just on his back. Like.
Mentos in the Coke.
Men's toes in his coke.
Be dipping. Instead of, that fish that eats your feet, you'd just be dipping your feet in.
Yeah. Man, we can't wait to get to the fun place.
The place of fun.
Carnival.
House of Cards.
I hope to have swings and roundabouts.
Hey, shout out to Ben McBride, one of our little
Thanks for getting in
clonies.
touch, Ben.
Our favourite cloney. Yeah. No offence, Mammy.
He's a good lad.
So what would you rather?
I think I'll have to be a duck, please, Bob.
Okay. You're just saying duck it like...
we are getting rid of this fucking roller coaster. Oh my God.
What are you going to be, though?
What?
We didn't know what animal.
I'm just going to be an animal, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to pick.
I know he doesn't have to pick Mike, but I want to know Mike.
Me, right now, if you were to tell me to pick on the spot, I would be a platypus.
Yeah, marsupial again. You're liking the marsupial.
Are they
life.
marsupial?
I think they're a bit of everything.
Yeah, I thought they were like a mix of... They lay eggs, don't they?
Yeah, the only mammal that lays eggs.
Oh, so it's a mammal?
It's venomous as well.
And they have kind of duck feet.
They do, they're kind of like ducks, that's why...
Jesus Christ.
Because we were talking about them in suits and stuff, and I feel like a platypus would be... The platypus would be...
Cool.
The one that wears Sherlock Holmes.
Is there a cartoon of a platypus that wears a hat and a tie, actually?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can picture it. Like a newer one.
Yeah, like Phileas and Fern or something like that,
One
is
of
it?
those kind of things. Yeah. That's familiar. Right, so here it is. The very first option to go through to round 4 is that Liam and Tony would both rather be able to turn into an animal but not be able to speak to them. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Here we are. Question 2 of round 3.
Oh, he's going to pull him from the...
Would you rather?
Again.
Would you rather? Let's have a little guess. What would you like?
Rummage.
What would you like to come out of here?
Man, I completely forgot what gone through.
Everything? All of them? There's like 40 things in here.
I actually couldn't tell you one.
Not one.
Aliens?
Something to do with aliens? Treehouse? Is there?
Would you rather, if music was always playing...
Oh, yeah. We're really at peace with that one, so I'm intrigued to see what's next. Or
This is going to be ridiculous.
Oh, this is tough. Well, I don't know if it is tough, actually.
Manchester United.
Or have Jason Momoa's physique. So you both agreed on the music always playing. It beat never going on a night out again. And you both... No, Liam said he'd rather have Jason Momoa's physique. I think Tony fucking said he already had it or some bollocks. And
better physique.
that beat followed by a small pony.
Oh, yeah. So, like...
Well, didn't we say Jason Momoa was like fucking 10 feet tall or something?
We said his average height for a big mic.
6'4".
Yeah. So like almost 10 feet.
The more I think about that, the more frightening that is to me.
6'4".
Being 6'4".
Man, actually, like for America, that's quite a normal height, I think.
But for me,
no.
after living my life at 5'7", like...
Honestly,
It's
in America,
interesting,
I
Liam,
think
because
that isn't that weird.
In round one, Liam, I don't think you even mentioned that. But then round
No.
2, you were very concerned about it.
Yeah, and now I'm even more concerned about it.
6'4". That's a full foot higher than you almost.
Almost, yeah. 3 inches off a foot, so 9 inches.
That's madness.
It's a long way up.
Imagine being that for one day.
Are you saying you've never had 9 inches on top of your head before?
I'm not saying that.
It's a Willy joke. Implied he's gay and he does weird stuff.
What's the other option?
Music is always playing. So one of these is great physique. One of them is music's always playing. I know what I'd pick. But
Yeah, you do, because you don't have to change height for that fucking physique.
Imagine just doing it for a day, just being that tall. Not even change physique, just being that tall.
Yeah, I know, I wouldn't like it.
You'd hate it.
I wouldn't... Well, if I knew it was only one day, I'd say I'd be alright with it.
Even if it was like 3 inches, I think you'd be like...
Liam, here's the thing. I think you'd get used to it
Sometimes
within
when I
2
wear
days.
little shoes with a heel, like. Huh?
I think within 2 days you'd be used to it.
I don't...
You don't have to duck under stuff. Doorways are still tall enough for you. It's not like...
Oh, I don't know. I reckon my door
Your door
here...
definitely isn't.
Yeah, my door... I live in a little fucking hobbit hole.
That's because you are a fucking hobbit.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, so you just get a new house.
Oh, you just get a new house. Just
you're
get a new
saying-
house. Ah, just get a new house, mate. Just get a new house. It's alright. Like, you can have the music on whenever, but just get a new house. Like, if you don't like...
Are you saying that I would not be able to just walk through doorways in your house? I'm
No,
gonna have
you
to
wouldn't.
duck when I come to visit.
No.
You definitely actually would.
You would have to duck, 100%. And
Fucking- I
like,
was
if you went
inconsiderate when we
upstairs
picked our
here,
house.
like you'd have to. I'd say you'd have to sit down getting to the top, because I can't even stand up straight upstairs here.
So when you picked that flat, you didn't think about your old friend Big Mike? You didn't think I'd be coming
no.
over? And
No,
you
I didn't
think.
I didn't. Well, we have you won't have to go upstairs. Like, you'll have to duck walking into my house. I'm sorry if that's too much of an inconvenience for you to fucking come and visit me, you fucking prick.
No, it's not. I'm pretty lonely.
I have a fucking pull-out couch down here on this level, and this has a quite high ceiling, so like, you're free to come over anytime you want. But
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Bring your ducking gear.
oh,
Bring my
duck
what?
again.
Hey, full circle.
This one's going to be about ducks. I can feel like the title of this podcast is going to be something to do with ducks.
Quack.
Go duck yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, let's not think of loads of duck puns, because one of the rules of the naming of the podcast is that if we say it in the podcast, we can't use it.
The mighty fucks with a 9-inch cock in my head. What? What's his name? Coach
Duck Dynasty.
Gordon. What was his name?
Levitt. Joseph
It
Gordon
wasn't
Levitt.
Gordon Levitt, you dog cunt. It was Bombay. Gordon Bombay. Bombay mix. Nah, it's too far removed from ducks then.
Bombay sticks. Ducks like sticks.
Bombay pricks.
What's Bombay called now, lads?
Pompeii.
No, it's fucking Mali? Wait.
No. Tony, it's up to you. It's all right
It's
now.
not up to him. I get another go. There's no
I passed my go into limbo.
second.
Oh, shit. So you got one goal left each.
Calcutta.
No.
I
Closer,
knew it
though.
wasn't.
Much closer than Mali.
No, I wasn't thinking Mali. Mali wasn't the right word to come out of my
Mali's a country, like.
mouth. Yeah, no, Mali wasn't. Mumbai.
Why?
Mumbai.
That's it.
You got it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my next end segment. What's this place called now? Okay. And I'm not even joking. That probably will be it.
That's
so,
cool.
yeah, it's a good one. Thanks.
You should
Thanks for that.
start with Bombay.
Yeah. And then mix it up.
Oh, very good.
I see what you did there.
If you don't know what Bombay mix is, you wouldn't get
You're missing out on life.
these jokes.
What is it?
Yeah, you are.
It's like lots of little pretzels, isn't it?
Yeah, curry flavour.
Yeah, it's not like I know what you mean by pretzels, but like for anyone who doesn't know what they are, they're not pretzels.
What they are. They're like the hard pretzels.
They're like little different pretzels.
Not like a soft, like, filled pretzel, but the small, tough ones.
Lads.
Like the...
I know we talk about what things
What
are
they
like
called?
in America a lot.
Frizzets? Fritzes? No, it's not fritzels.
Fritz.
No, it's not. What are they called?
Johans.
Pretzels.
Get your hands out of my fritzel.
Those fucking soft pretzels they have in America are vile.
Are they?
Yeah, so you're like
Soft ones. Where
yeah,
you get
instead of like
dips.
I was at like fucking Busch Gardens water park or whatever. John, you want like a nice snacky? All they sell is fucking bollocks pretzels, right? So you get this big, plain, doughy pretzel, right?
Yeah.
And it's like boiling hot, and it's like the last thing in the world you want to eat. And then, you know, like they just give you some salt to sprinkle over it, and the salt just like because it's like it just falls off. You know, it's not wet.
They're meant to give you dips and stuff as well. Apparently.
All right.
I've had
Well,
this conversation recently with someone because they're like, "You gotta try soft pretzels," and they make like little dips because it's
Mustard
just
and
bread.
stuff,
Like,
yeah.
like depends. Sometimes it's like liquidy cheese and stuff.
yeah, but it's yeah. They're
But would you
shit
not
now.
have taken a bite and then put the salt on the bready part?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, He's too upset.
Yeah,
Sprinkling salt on like
But,
that
like,
brioche finish isn't what's going to stick.
let's be honest, Liam. A bit of salt wouldn't have improved it. You know, like a bit of salt on top.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of pretzels. Like,
No, like
I
crunchy
only
little
ever had them
pretzels
here
in
and they're
bags are fine.
fucking rock hard. Anywhere I've ever had them, they're rock hard.
you could literally murder someone.
Yeah.
Do you mean like
Death
big
by
ones,
pretzel.
like that should be
Like,
soft?
they look like soft pretzels, but they're rock hard. I don't
Yeah.
know how they do them here. They're
Like
just terrible.
over here, if you don't have a lock for your bike, they just use pretzels.
Nice.
Shit.
So what do you think about Jason Momoa's physique?
He ain't got shit on Gordon Bombay.
Don't know who that is. I
What?
don't care.
He's Michael J. Fox's brother. What's his name? Emilio Estevez.
I know the name. I can't put a face in it.
That's not Michael J. Fox's brother.
No,
That's
it's
Charlie
not.
Sheen's
It's
brother.
Charlie Sheen's brother. That's right. He looks like Michael J.
So he's
Fox.
got tiger
He's
blood. Is
Charlie
that what you're
Sheen's
saying?
brother.
Okay.
Say again?
Because I assume if Charlie Sheen has tiger blood and Adonis DNA, then his whole family must.
Well, he's not his full brother, I don't think.
Oh,
So he
but
might
is he
just have like the tiger blood.
not the Adonis DNA?
No.
Like, it'd be pretty cool to have Zeus DNA or Hercules DNA.
And then you go quack, 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 quack.
Why are you bringing the what's? I know you're trying to bring the ducks back in, but what's the reference?
What do you mean? Oh, we've been talking about Gordon Bombay, the coach of the Mighty Ducks
Oh, see,
team.
here's the thing. I asked you who Gordon Bombay was, and you told me it was Charlie Sheen's brother. I didn't know who Gordon Bombay was.
I thought you were surely up enough with the Mighty Ducks to realise. who
No,
their
I
coach
never
was.
watched it. I've heard of the Mighty
Never
Ducks.
seen
I know
the
it's
Mighty
like
Ducks.
I think it's an ice hockey team that are kids, and that's all I know about it.
Oh, you're
It's
missing.
so good, man.
Yeah.
And there's a new one, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah, like movie or maybe a TV show on Disney Plus. But there's definitely a new Mighty Ducks in the last like month.
Oh, I wouldn't.
In the last month, is there?
Yeah, like real new.
Sick.
Don't know if I could jump on board with that now.
I don't know if you could flip her.
No.
So
Nah.
water off a
Terrible.
duck's back.
What the fuck?
Water off a duck's quack.
Hey.
My neck, my quack. I have to stop with the duck puns because I just. This episode's just going to be called episode 45 then.
I think
There's no other options.
it's going to be called Jason Samoa too. Even though it's the third.
This time it's ductical.
How did he make it through 3 times?
He's a very good physique.
Okay, now.
Well, Tony wanted a small pony. Odd cunt.
Yeah.
I can see the appeal to a small pony.
A small pony be deadly.
What about
pretty.
would a small pony be a lot better than a big pony?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Be easier as well because you don't have to jump up to get in its back. Like,
Yeah.
You're not supposed to ride a pony.
nobody tells me how to live my life.
People tell you all the time how to live your life. You literally currently
last year and a half, yeah.
curfew, Tony, that you have to be home at a certain time or else you get arrested. So people tell you how to live your life all the time.
Still haven't
and you
been
listen.
arrested yet, Mike.
I was out at 7 p.m. last night and they didn't even catch me.
What was the other option? Music. But see, like, this is the thing. If you can pick the music most of the time...
Yeah, blow that fucking whistle.
Bitch!
Yeah, but I don't like music. There's one album I like.
Not even, ooh, my ta-la-la. Ooh, my ding-ding-dong. You don't even like that song. You don't like the ding-dong song.
Oh, lads. So we used to listen to the old radio on the bus now at school, right? And one morning, the Limerick radio station, they had a little jape, right? Where I assume it was all staged, but it could have been real. Where like one of the hosts got locked out of the studio, and the other host just played the Ding Dong song like 10 times in a row. And
the Ding Dong song is so good.
This is the problem when you like when you're listening to stuff in like the bus. You know, you're not even driving. You know, you're not in charge. You just have to get out because the bus has to go pick up some other people who didn't have to wake up as early as you to go to school. Yeah. Fucking pricks from brewery. So, so you don't know what the finish is, you know?
Yeah, it's tough. Tough as a kid to go through that, Mike, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they go
What happened?
They go to school and get kicked in the head.
Ooh, my ding ding dong.
Ooh, you kicked my what? I forget, I didn't hear the end of it.
Or did I?
Oh, man.
I had a horrible childhood.
I mean, you had loads of wrestlers, you could.
I know.
Mike, what if the music you had to listen to all day was the Ding Ding song on repeat?
What? And like I was locked out of the room and I was like, let me in. And you would have thought that radio studios would be soundproof as well. So like, how could you hear him saying let me in? I reckon he was in the room.
It wouldn't be that soundproof, like, if he's shouting let me in.
That's true.
You know? You'd be behind the mirror going, oh yeah, this. You wouldn't be talking so loud to each other, you know?
Okay. I get you. Mm-hmm. You're speaking some truth here, Tony.
I'll take the music.
Yeah, no, Jason Mimosa needs to go away.
Okay, so Tony, Ellie and both said that they would rather that music was always playing. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Okay, lads, question 3 of round 3 on episode 45. And no, there's no significance to those numbers.
They're just numbers.
Just numbers. It's all just numbers. Doesn't mean anything. Don't tell my algebra teacher that. Would you rather? Wait 1 second now.
So tightly rolled up. Like.
Would you rather travel forward 200 years? Or oh, the tension.
The tension. Did your algebra teacher send you there?
Or be an average player in the championship?
What, 10 grand a month?
A week, I think we said.
Was it a week?
I think it was, yeah.
10 grand a week.
It's not really enough, is it?
So, one of these I agreed with Tony on. So Tony picked travel forward 200 years and Liam picked don't bring the dinosaurs back.
Yeah.
And you both agreed on being an average player in the championship rather than being a toy in Toy Story, which is funny because we had the question about toys earlier.
That's hilarious because we had the question about toys earlier.
Man, it's so funny.
I can't stop laughing because we had the question about toys earlier.
I reckon everyone at home has had to pause because of all the laughter they're having because of the toy thing. And they're probably like, I wouldn't want to miss another second of this genius, so I'll have a good old laugh for a while. And I'll put this
last night in Dublin, 24 side split.
And what was I going to say now? Wait 1 second. No one's listening anyway because they're all laughing. They can't hear. What's going to happen? They're going to pause it so they can have a good old laugh, and then they're probably going to see something that distracts them from the laughing, like I don't know, like a
curtain.
No, I was thinking they're driving actually. So I was thinking,
Jesus.
I was thinking maybe there's a pram by the side of the road and they can't see the mother, and so they look and they're like, Jesus, where the fuck's the mother? And then it turns out that the mother was just like not that far away. George.
laughing because she's
Also
listening as
listening.
well.
Yeah. And then, of
And then
course,
they look inside, and it's a dog wearing headphones, and he's laughing because he's listening to this podcast.
and then,
Fucking
it turns out that, like, they get a bit of shock by that. So it's all okay, but they're a bit shook. And they forget to put back on the podcast. And then they just never listen to us again. Not even another episode.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Laughing.
It's mad how things can happen, isn't it?
Mad how things can happen. The butterfly effect.
And you just
know?
make them up, like.
Mad. Another way you said no dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
We got 200 years in the future. It could be dinosaurs.
Of course they're good.
They could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. You know, you could have domestic velociraptors running around.
Could do.
Could do.
Yeah.
But I didn't want any. But now you fucking sent me to the future where they are. And dominant as well. I'm picturing them that they've taken over. We brought them back and they've fucking turned it all against us. Fucked.
Do you think we'll
And
be out
also
of...
they run Starbucks now as well. So you go in there and they just scream the head off.
T-Rex. T-Rex literally is just panicking because he just can't make a cup of coffee.
Yeah, where's my
Bang
tea,
it off the
Rex?
table. My arms are too short for this.
Yeah, you can't frat the milk.
Fucking piece of shit, isn't he?
Man, he's a fucking cunt. I hate him.
What's his name? Arnold.
Rex.
Okay. Is he...
I'd love to see one try to brush the floor, sweep the floor.
They'd have specially designed brushes, obviously, Tony.
Tony,
Brush teeth.
is that a new Is that a new character for you to do on the pod? Rex the T-Rex who's trying to work in Starbucks.
Rawr.
Can you give us any?
It's very hard.
Hello, Mr. Rex. We're in your Starbucks 200 years in the future. Can I please get
That's just saying.
what's on the special menu today, Mr. T-Rex?
Rawr.
Excuse me, Mr. T-Rex, but I don't speak dinosaur. I speak English. So can you tell me in English? Because obviously you can speak English since you work in a Starbucks, and that would be funnier for the
No,
podcast
they always
anyway.
speak dinosaur now.
Yeah, they're after taking over. You're coming in here with your fucking cuntish English, thinking everyone should fucking. You're literally living 200 years in the past.
Okay, right. Let's do. Let's pretend there's like a translation machine there, and everything's in English. So
That's a bit far fetched, actually, Mike.
What's on the menu today, sir? Mr. T-Rex? Hello? Mr. T-Rex, what could you... What's on the menu?
It's not gonna happen, Mike.
Rawr.
Okay, rar.
Do you want to fucking rar or not? Get out if you don't want to fucking rar. Like.
Rar. Rar.
Now he's slagging you off. Now he's fucking insulting your accent. He's just pretending he speaks Thai. Oh yeah. What about if the fucking Chinese guy's in there and you're going ching chong wing wong? Is that it, Mike? You're gonna fucking
I
insult
thought you
their
said...
language.
I thought you said in the future everyone could speak fucking dinosaur. So I'm just
No,
speaking
yeah, but
dinosaur.
you're from fucking 200 years in the past. You don't just get the fucking...
No, I was
knowledge
not.
of how to
I was
speak
not playing
dinosaur.
one of us from 2 years. I was
Yes,
playing.
you were. You said,
No.
here we are 200 years in the future. You literally said that.
I was playing an average customer.
200 years in the past.
No, I was playing average customer. I obviously,
Average customers just happen to say, oh, here we are 200 years in the future.
I was me as a comedian. I was setting the scene.
I can't believe you said that to the Chinese guy who works there as well. That's fucked.
I can't believe that Tony wouldn't fucking do some improv with me.
Rar, he was doing it, but you just didn't. You didn't know how to improv, Mike. That was the problem. Tony was fucking. He had his rars all lined up.
First rule of improv is always yes. Go with it. Rawr.
Rar.
Rar and
Now we all speak a little bit more dinosaur.
what would you rather, you fucking twinks?
Yes.
200 years in the future, would English be different? Would it be like Shakespeare, like 200 years ago in the past it was different?
Oh, it will be.
Be massively different. So like, communicating could be real weird. Like
200 years, you'd manage it, but they just think you're a weird old tiny boy. And it was,
do you think everything's just going to be abbreviated?
yeah.
Like, oh, he lolled all the way to the Rafflecopter, and then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're going to be there, and they're
Like
going
the
to...
volcano.
Yeah. My name is Artemis Sparks. I'm from the year 2021. And they will be like, slow, Abe, down. What?
But no more sentences, just
No, it's just-
words, just
yeah.
letters. Hey, A, B, C, N, N, A. What?
That's
Sorry?
racist, Tony, and you know it is.
What?
Why is that racist?
Because NNA is a racist thing in the future. It's not
No,
racist
it's not.
now.
It's really good.
I
It's
thought you
no
were about to
Nazis
say
allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, you want there to be Nazis in the future? Is that it? Like,
But in the future,
you think we messed it all up?
Because in
Hey,
200 years in the
right.
future, the Nazis are the good guys.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah, they're trying to save us from the dinosaur invasion. Where
Isn't there-
I don't think there's ever going to be a time when the Nazis are the good guys. I'll be honest with you.
not even when they're fighting the dinosaurs.
No, they probably have fucking. Their morals are probably not straight even then.
Right. Okay. Let's say this. You land 200 years in the future, right? You don't go into
Right.
Starbucks because there's not much conversation in there. But the dinosaurs have
For you,
taken
maybe.
over. And it's the Nazis versus the dinosaurs. And that's all you know about. What side are you joining? And you have to pick a side.
Well, strap me to a Velociraptor and
Call me Cecil.
yeah.
So you're going to just hope that the Velociraptors are in the right.
Can you actually address me as Cecil, please?
Cecil.
Yeah, I'm going to take the risk.
Okay? Because the Nazis have such a bad reputation.
Yeah.
Worse than the dinosaurs.
Yeah, definitely, because the dinosaurs haven't done any harm, only in fiction, like.
Okay. Are you saying dinosaurs didn't exist? Or...
What? No, I'm saying they did exist, but they didn't do any harm when they existed.
I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this in the podcast before, but my ex-girlfriend, she told me that she believed that dinosaurs didn't exist.
She didn't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah, she didn't believe they existed. She said she had watched some YouTube videos, she'd heard some things, and she really thought that it was more likely that they didn't exist. And I thought this was crazy, but like I just said like, okay.
And what, she believe in Adam and Eve?
No, like she believed in evolution. I think she just didn't believe there were any dinosaurs. And anyway,
Where did we come from?
that was years
Yeah, and
ago.
has she ever fucking seen the Power Rangers?
I'll have to ask her next time I speak to her.
Yeah, because there's dinosaurs in that, like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, but like she told me this in a dinosaur museum. Like we were looking at the dinosaur skeletons. But she was saying that
you're
like,
making that up.
that they could be
Stooges.
they could be bones from any animals that they just put together in that shape.
Oh, they really couldn't.
Okay.
That's the most outrageous.
And I was talking to her on the phone,
ever
like,
heard
so
in
this
my
was years, like we broke up years ago, and this was years before that. And I was talking to her phone like a few months back, and I brought it up, and she said, "Oh yeah, I was just joking the whole time."
No.
Yeah,
But she told, like, you fully believed that she didn't believe in dinosaurs.
yeah. I
That's
thought
hilarious.
you didn't believe in dinosaurs.
in the dinosaur museum. That's so fucking funny.
She must have been good, like, at acting.
Yeah, she pretended she loved me. So yeah. Do you fancy
Fucking hell.
a kickabout?
What?
Average player in the championship.
Oh,
Right. What if there was a championship match 200 years in the future? Dinosaurs versus Nazis, and you had to pick a side.
Depends on what, like, football or
Yeah, yeah.
long jump?
Football.
Or high jump? Football.
Yeah, like the second tier in England.
and, like, the dinosaurs have been training for this.
You have to assume so. You just showed up, and they've said, right, we need a couple of players. Which team are you going to play on? We're
Well,
stuck.
I have to play, not just support.
No, play. Yeah, you have to play.
Oh, I'd prefer to be with the dinosaurs then, for sure.
Okay. Why?
Why?
You think they'd be better footballers, or you think
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to get tackled by one?
I wouldn't want to get tackled by a dinosaur.
You'd want to get tackled by a Nazi?
I would fucking smash a Nazi's face in if he tackled me.
Yeah. He gets it top.
Whatever team I'd be playing on, they're going to win, like, so it's just about who do I want to win, you know?
Yeah, and I want the dinosaurs to win.
I'm interested now what everyone at home would think. Would you rather be a dinosaur or a Nazi? I feel like this could be the divider of our fans. Could be. Maybe we're going to split off into two different podcasts: the Nazi podcast and the dinosaur podcast.
But who's going to take that one? I'm with the dinosaurs as well.
Tony, dinosaur or Nazi?
Tony's not going to want a Nazi podcast. Nazi fan podcast. No thanks. Fucking hell.
Especially if it's in the present. We could start off this Nazi versus dinosaurs just with that podcast. Like,
Kind of got me going now, though. I'd like to go 200 years in the future and, like,
see
fucking just grab a load of dinosaurs and start smashing up fucking loads of Nazis. Like, I think it'd be fucking wicked crack. Like, come on, boy, you don't need to work at Starbucks anymore. We've got a bigger agenda, and then we just go and fucking.
I
Liam,
think they'd have like knives and stuff to dinosaurs and do all that clicking and stuff.
like the
gangs in New York.
like the Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
Liam, what do you think of a swastika?
What do I think of it?
Yeah.
I think it's been bastardized by Nazis.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Originally, it was actually meant to be quite a nice, nice.
It's a symbol of peace. Like,
Exactly.
So I'll tell you
anymore.
what I was expecting. I was expecting you to say horrible symbol. I hate it, and I'd be like, ooh, that's racist because it actually used to be a symbol of peace. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
and it wasn't like just because it was an Indian thing, isn't it? They say originally.
I think
but
so.
they found them in like Polynesia and in loads of different tombs and places all over the world, like dating way back further than that. There used to be a
Laundry place
Yeah,
in Ireland.
yeah.
That put them out of business, World War, pretty much.
So there used to be a laundry service in Dublin called Swastika Laundry, right? And they used to do the laundry for a hotel that Hitler's brother worked in when he was studying the arts in Ireland.
Jesus, I studied the arts in Ireland.
You studied the arts. He studied art, didn't he? Sorry.
Oh, one of those kinds.
My
Well,
mistake.
so did Hitler, I think.
He wanted to and he couldn't. He wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that put them out of business because of the old war. That was before the war, look.
Oh, well, that's what you get for not predicting the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking get on that shit.
Get on that
Yeah.
shit.
Not knowing what's going to happen in the future, we just stop.
Exactly. It's only 200 years, you fucking idiot.
When I was born, I told my mum there'd be a pandemic in 2020.
Yeah. And this was before he could speak.
I did, yeah. It's the first thing I said when I came out.
Shit. What'd she say?
That and here, put some clothes on me, I'm cold.
Yeah. First thing I said when I came out is, Ma'am, I'm gay. I came out. Did you get it? I came out.
Oh, man.
What?
That kind of references back to the whole, 9 inches thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, sitting on my head.
9 inch nails.
9 inch nailed.
So, you'd have to move to England.
Well, if we move to the future.
No. If we wanted to play in championship.
So, you have to move to
He's
England.
like, that's a weird one.
You'd be making good
It's a
money,
weird
but
rule you got, Mike.
I mean, good news that the English are vaccinating pretty quick, so you, assuming there's no ulterior motive and we're not just slaves to our governments, I mean, it's possible you'd be back to normal life within a few months.
Yeah, I think everywhere will be.
Okay, you don't think that Czech Republic are going to be too much further behind them?
No, I'm not too much further behind, I don't
I
think.
actually don't think so either.
Okay.
Ireland might take a while though.
Yeah, but I don't know, not even. I'd say not. I'd say this thing, they're just going to fucking go with it and roll it out and hope for the best.
So, well, the
There's too
promising
much
thing...
pressure on them not to now, look.
This episode might be a bit dated by the time it comes out, but
True.
the promising thing is the Americans, Biden said that they're going to vaccinate every adult by the end of April. So
Well,
imagine...
they've vaccinated 1 in 4 adults at the moment. in
Yeah?
America. It's just fucking
Imagine
huge.
how many vaccines they're making in America, how many are going to be spare once they've all got vaccinated, and how much the Americans love the Irish. If we just got one little spill of vaccines, we'd all get it, you know?
Probably would. As
You
well.
wouldn't be able to use it if it had spilt, though.
I would. I'd lick it up.
Just mop it up and
I
drink it
wouldn't
straight
give
out
a
of the mop head,
fuck.
like.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I don't give a
wouldn't-
fuck if Bill Gates is trying to brainwash us or whatever.
Oh, fuck it.
Just-
Why not? Like,
Man, I'll just
he's a
fuck
smart
myself
guy.
off.
He'd know better what to do with my brain than me. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What would he do with your brain, do you reckon, Mike?
What would he do with my brain? What would he do with my brain? He'd probably Windows 95, something like that. He'd probably play. What if I was really good at painting? Because he put on Microsoft Paint.
It's very hard to paint on Microsoft Paint.
I've seen people do it. Have you seen the Facebook page Jim will paint it? He's recently just renamed himself to Jim. He does all his art on Microsoft Paint. Very talented guy.
Was Jim will fix it?
Yeah,
that?
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, you would change your name then, wouldn't you?
He only changed it like a few weeks ago, though.
Really?
Yeah, they got him famous first.
Jesus Christ.
And he actually got. Remember a few weeks ago when Prince Charles died? No, Prince Philip.
Yeah.
The King of England died.
The King of England.
I mean, he basically was.
But he wasn't.
He basically was.
But he wasn't.
Oh, no, but I don't think you understand. He basically was.
Yeah, I know, but what you're not understanding is he definitely wasn't.
But he could have been if the laws were different, right? So
What was he, the Prince of Wales?
no, that's his son.
Oh, that's, yeah, and what was he then? He was the Archduke of Edinburgh. No, he wasn't. He was what was he? He was the Duke of York. No, what was he?
It's just
Austrian or something.
He was Greece, he was Greek,
he's
wasn't he?
Greek. Him and the Queen were cousins.
Yeah, they're related.
Is anyone shocked, like?
They said that in Sky News, actually. Have you seen it? No?
Oh, his cousins distraught, like?
Like, well, how do they know each other? Well, they're actually related. And anyone goes, no, how do they meet? It's like,
But I think all the royals generally married their cousins.
that's usually how it worked back in the day.
Well, not since that generation, I guess, because fucking
Yeah, I know.
Charles and Diana weren't related, were they?
Were they? I think they were. I actually think they
I
were.
think they were.
Were they?
Yeah,
They were, yeah.
I think they were like.
So them two boys are inbred?
Pretty much.
I mean, technically, they all are.
Well, yeah. Jesus.
Keep it in the family, you know?
Is it?
Incest is best, is what they say.
Yeah. I know they say that, but I don't believe that.
Anyway, Jim had he had done this picture ages ago. Basically, his pictures are like people say, "Can you show me the lads from Red Dwarf?" You know, like getting a parking ticket or something. People suggest silly things, and he does them. They're usually kind of puns. Do you know, can you paint Sting getting stung in a sting operation, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so one of the pictures he just shared it again was like of Boris Johnson on a swing, and Prince Philip was behind him, and the Queen was in the background going through her bin or something. And then he died the next day, and people fucking lost their mind at him as if he predicted
Why?
it.
How did he predict it?
So then the next day he said, "Sorry, I offended everyone," and he put up the same picture, but instead of Prince Philip, the Count from Sesame Street was there instead. I don't know. I don't know if there was a reference there that I didn't get.
Like, the man was 99 and a cunt. Who cares?
Oh,
like?
lads, it's disappointing though. He was 2 months and a day or something off being 100.
Oh, and would the Queen have given him a check?
Just a letter, isn't it?
It's they give you £100 check.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, he probably...
Oh man, it was a fucking inside job. She didn't want to parent with that crispy check. She fucking did it in.
She didn't mind the money. It's just a check.
Yeah. Just having to write it, the hassle.
He's old now, you know what I mean?
Huh?
It's a lot of hassle.
How is she still alive as well? Hopefully she goes soon enough as well.
She's been the queen for my dad's whole life.
Huh? Who's
She
next?
is the longest, what's the word for monarch?
Yeah,
She's
longest
the
reign.
longest ever in history.
Is she?
Ever.
That's not a surprise,
The closest was someone in the Roman times. Can't remember which
Do you hear how
She's
she-
the longest one.
I only found out recently how she got to be queen.
though. Wow.
Her uncle was the king, right? He's the fella from the King's Speech.
Oh, yeah.
And he abdicated the throne because he wanted to marry a divorcee. So
Yeah.
he handed it off to his brother because he didn't have any children, I think. So he handed it off to his brother, and then so the Queen's dad was the king, and the Queen's dad never should have been the king, really. Do you know?
Yeah, so therefore she should never have been the Queen.
No.
And who's next in line?
Now,
Yeah.
Charles, the fella who was married to Diana,
No.
Yeah.
and then after him is
It'd be William.
your man who's married to Kate Middleton, and then after him is their oldest son.
Yeah. Well, they're all just...
I like the way I actually only know them from who they were married to. Prince
Yeah.
Philip was married
How
to
can
Queen.
How can it fucking matter? Like, how is a monarchy still a thing? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not massive. It's it's very symbolic now, isn't it? Rather than anything else. It's not terribly unsimilar to the Irish president. In that,
but it is because they also have a government. Oh, I know we do as well, but yeah, but he's. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It just seems way weirder.
It's kind of like nice though. It's like
Do you think?
Yeah, because it's like this.
But they're cunts,
this
though.
old
They're
time-
horrible people. Like.
Are they? Are they not just grand?
Yeah. No, they do nasty things and they
So,
cover up horrible things.
Tony.
And they're just rotten people. Like.
I went to Buckingham Palace, right, for a little visit. And at the time, I was wearing a Shane McMahon T-shirt that I had bought from euroshop.wwe.com. And it had been from when he returned a few years ago to wrestle against The Undertaker. And so usually his like WrestleMania stuff would have like the big number of the WrestleMania on it. And the big number, it said, was 32. So I was standing outside the Buckingham Palace with a T-shirt that said 32 on it.
Now show them. And they still never gave him back the cunts.
And they still never gave him back. That wasn't good enough.
No.
She didn't see my accidental protest and just give him back. What the fuck's that about? Like?
Man, has anyone got any idea of the questions?
Yeah, future and football.
Oh boys, Tony fucking never remembers.
Tony that's impressive.
You are the future of football, Tony.
I am.
Tony, you're over the hill.
Face of football.
I can't believe Mike just told Tony he was over the hill.
Actually, do you know who is the greatest footballer of all time? Hey guys.
Lincoln Morrison.
No, you're not.
Hey guys, Big Mike completely forgot that this question was related to me.
It's not really Susie though.
It is. It was during this question that I was invented by Tony. Wait, no.
Yeah.
I'm Spooky Pumpkin. No, I love sweet tea. I think Mike was making a storyline about me eating loads of donuts, but I kind of forgot about it, so that's gone now. That's not a part of my character anymore.
Susie, come here. What would you rather do, Susie? Would you rather play in the championship with a lot of blokes, or would you prefer to travel 200 years in the future when maybe ladies would be having more of a fucking chance at this?
I wouldn't want to play in the championship, because that would be a bit of a step down for me, the greatest soccer player who ever lived.
You're not the greatest soccer player who ever lived, Susie, though. I think you're misremembering that you're only the best female footballer of all time.
I am fucking not.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we never said.
I am not. I'm the greatest soccer player who ever lived. Go back and listen to it, you fucking cunt.
Alright, I will. My mistake. Come here. I'm gonna fucking head to the future this time, actually. Willingly.
So I would do that too, so I could carry on playing top tier football.
See you there, Susie. It might even exist.
Yeah.
Susie said she'd be a Nazi. So, what would you rather?
Yeah.
No, I was
Future.
Before, future, not football.
Future.
Future. Okay, so Tony and Liam agreed on every question this week.
Ooh.
They agreed that they would rather travel forward in future by 200 years in the future. Let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod.
In the future.
What would you future?
What would you rather?
In the future.
So, I think you intentionally did that so that I didn't have an excuse to bring up Susie Soccer again.
No.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, I'm bringing her up anyway, every time. So,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm not surprised by that.
I think the future one is better anyways.
Yeah, I want to go to
No, me
I
too.
want to go to the future.
So, Liam,
So don't take it so personally, you fucking cunt.
have you already played the music, or are you going to play it now? Are we...
No.
Like, leave this in? Yeah. Okay.
No.
You're not going to leave this in?
Well, if you want, I can, but...
Sweet tea!
Cunt.
Okay.
Nazi bitch. Oh, I'm going to accuse her of being a horrible Nazi every time he comes back.
Lads, here we are. End of the episode. Episode 42. No, episode 45. 32 counties. Right, lads. So it's time for my end segment again. My end segment is known as Brand Wars, or What's Your Flavor, or What's Your Flavor. And this week, it's got nothing to do with flavors.
The flavour quaver.
The flavor ever. Right, lads. So
Of flavour.
my
Washing
question,
powder.
the thing that, man, the thing that we're talking about this week, you know,
Come on, man.
is not a food type this time. It's Pokemon games. You have to pick.
Alright.
I'm going to list 3 Pokemon games to each of you boys, and you have to tell me which one I made up. So these are official release Pokemon video games
Officially released by Pokemon.
by the Pokemon Company, by Nintendo and maybe Niantic. I don't know how it works.
Right.
Capcom.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Okay, so
That is.
What?
Capcom is one of the ones that released Pokemon, I'm sure.
Pokemon, really?
Yeah.
no, they made Street Fighter, fam.
Yeah.
I feel like they made at least one Pokemon game.
Well, look, maybe they did. Maybe you know more than I thought. Okay, who wants to go first? Who's the biggest boy?
You went first last time.
I don't fully remember.
What's the score?
Oh,
Is Liam
you
on?
went first last time, I think.
Yeah,
Think
you go
you did.
first. Then.
Yeah,
You go
I will.
first.
Next week's, or not next week, but the next one's the last one, so I'm going to have the scores tallied
Yeah.
and have to be prepared next time.
Yeah.
Because I was actually writing this while we were recording today, so... so, Liam, you're going first, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the 3 Pokemon games that I'm going to tell you about now are Pokemon Purple, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Trading Card Game.
Fucking hell, I have no idea. I imagine there is a Pokemon trading card game. I imagine. Mystery Dungeon sounds a bit like... I don't know, I kind of wish I'd gone second now to see what the other options are. But I can kind of picture a fucking purple cartridge, you know that? Pokemon one for like a Game Boy or something. But then again, I don't know if that's just... Am I just picturing the blue one
Oh, it's so
badly?
mean just to throw in a colour that's not there.
I'm gonna say Pokemon Purple.
Correct.
No way.
Thank you very much.
So that's the only color I actually put in in all the options. They did a lot of colors though. They even did black 2 and white 2 after they did black and white.
Really?
Yeah, Pokemon's weird. And now it's
sounds
the
weird.
newest one's Sword and Shield. It's not even colors anymore. Okay,
They're bringing out one like Zelda now, like an RPG.
probably. I hope so. Love Pokemon. Right, you never would have guessed. Tony, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you very ready?
No.
Okay. Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Arena, Pokemon Coliseum.
You cocksucker.
Pokemon Arena.
Correct.
That was fucking great. Well done. Jeez, I would have went for Coliseum. Being honest.
I was on the rope. I know Pokemon Stadium's a thing. And
I remember Stadium.
I was at the 50-50 there, but
I feel like Stadium might have been the first one for the N64.
Yeah, it was
Arena's
Stadium,
too.
then Stadium 2, then Coliseum, I think.
yeah, because Arena's too fucking normal. So I was like, go with that. I'm not too sure.
That's well done, Tony.
Yeah, I know I'm a Pokemon. You know.
Pokemon Trading Card Game was really fucking hard. I had it. It's a Game Boy game.
Yeah, that I was kind
What's
of
it
between
do?
that one.
Huh?
Was it like other Pokemon games? You run around.
No, it's literally like, do you know the Pokemon Trading Card Game?
Yeah.
Like, it's that. But, like, you're going around, like, playing other people in the game in that.
Wow.
What's online?
No.
No, yeah.
NPCs.
Just NPCs.
So, like, you're using your energy cards and all this kind of shit, and when you win a couple of cards off them. It was, like, really fun, but just too hard to get very far into. And Mystery Dungeon, you
Cool.
play as the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it's Mystery Dungeon didn't sound right to me either. None of mine sounded right.
Mystery Dungeon is what I would have went for.
Yeah, I played Mystery Dungeon for a bit. I didn't like it. Found it boring.
See, I thought I could picture a fucking a purple cartridge, but what I was picturing was what was that fucking dinosaur game? It was like Torque. Turok, yeah, and that had there was one of those that had a purple cartridge, and I just remembered at the last second. That's what I was remembering.
But yeah, they're bringing out an RPG at Pokemon. Looks like Zelda, literally, but
That'd be fucking.
it's gonna be on the Switch.
Okay.
Collect all the Pokemon and stuff.
Gotta catch it.
Gotta catch them all.
Right, lads. So, did you have a nice week 45?
You know what? It's going to be even better than when I'm 45.
Yeah, true.
That's for sure.
True. Okay.
Say that for true.
So did you, are you enjoying round 3? Do you think it's fun?
So far, so good.
Yeah, I had good lols there.
Man, we know the fans did.
That was like the volcano was erupting in this. I'm going to have to run away in my rafflecopter because it was just too much.
Chicken and mushroom lollipons.
I think the questions work pretty well together. I think the pillowcase idea is a good one.
Yeah, except for the pillowcase itself, which was not a good idea.
No, if only it was new moon. I fucked up really.
Right then.
Right. Okay, lads. So we'll head off into the sunset for this week. And just another quick thing. I think we said last week that that Friday, as in last Friday, the Patreon bonus episode is coming out. But I made a mistake. It's coming out this Friday. So
even more exciting.
Sorry to our little clonies. And peek behind the curtain. We're literally about to record it next. So listen to this, then listen to that, and there's going to be a pee break in between, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Might make a coffee.
I'm going to make a coffee.
Right, we're all making coffee. See you back here next week?
See you back here next week. See you on Patreon in a minute, or really, if you listen to this Patreon early, if you listen to that one Patreon in a week's time. Yeah, it is in a week's time. True. Okay, right.
Cool.
Me, Big
Right.
Mike, they boys, we're saying bye. Bye, thanks, bye. Thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
See you now.